everyone. Welcome to our presentation of a fairy tale adventure. And I hope you enjoy a wonderful adventure and an amazing show.
My glasses.
Quick, get back! Enough! Enough, Snow White! Enough, Lord Riding Hood! Boo, Cinderella! The ugly duckling! Ha! Enough good being bad! More evil, less good. I cast my spiteful spell on all of your favorite fairy tales. It's worked! No more happy endings. A problem? A busybody? A small do-gooder spoiling my fun? The Fairy Queen, get her quick before she changes the fairy tales back. Then I will be your queen, the land will be mine, and you will all live miserably ever after.
Who will do my donkey work?
Who will do my donkey work, you miserable lot?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Our next mission is to kidnap the Fairy Queen, and we need to employ more people. Put up this sign. Meet in front of the witch's house in 5 minutes.
Our poor queen.
We can't stay in the wishing garden for another moment.
We have to stay inside.
Quick, get back. A tube of Smarties will fix my water pipes.
I is here for the witches' meeting.
Ferocious felines, meet your new colleague. You are my workers. The forest will soon be mine. Kidnap the Fairy Queen and brainstorm ideas.
Brainstorm? Is that painful?
Ideas!
We take this tube of Smarties and whack the Fairy Queen around the head with it. Poor! Knew this brain work would be painful on my forehead.
How can brain work be painful for someone who doesn't have a brain? What's your name?
Ain't got a name, me.
We'll call you Smarty.
Smarty? Is that because I'm smart?
Ferocious felines, can you come up with anything better?
Your Majesty can cast a spell on the Fairy Queen.
An excellent idea, my kitties.
She's more magical than you.
How dare you, Smarty? I'm the most magical person in all the land. Watch. Mirror, mirror on the stand, who's the most magical in all the land?
You're magical, it's true, but you're magical, especially on Halloween, but more magical is you as the fine Fairy Queen.
Yeah.
Told you!
Shut up! She'll not triumph. Not when she is frozen to a statue for 1,001 years. That'll collect up all her little fairies and bake them in my oven. I was always fond of my fairy cakes.
What?
Was that you, Smarty?
What?
Did you hear it?
No.
A pathetic sound of a child or fairy?
No.
Well, we won't have to listen to that much longer, for I will beat the Fairy Queen with intelligence. Mirror, mirror on the stand, who's the most intelligent in all the land?
You are intelligent, it's true, but there's a soul who's more cleverer than you.
Who?
He is known as Gretel's brother, Hansel. His brain outstands as no other.
Hansel, a mere boy, a clever child, a witch's worst nightmare. Capture him! Throw him in the cauldron.
Hansel and tomato sandwiches, yum yum.
Mirror, mirror on the stand, is there anyone else who can stop me from taking over the land?
Patty Ginger, the gingerbread man.
Patty Ginger, ha! Always capable of mischief. I do like a man with a sense of humor. Capture boy genius Hansel and the Fairy Queen. Hansel and Gretel's stepmother will have kicked them out by now. Ferocious felines, spy on them as they walk through the woods.
Very good, your evil one.
Smarty, follow me.
We need to warn our queen.
America.
With a flick of a wand and a beat from the band, we'll see all my fairies come back to the land.
Isabella.
I expect you're wondering why I'm so magical. It's practice, lots and lots of hard work. terrible, Your Majesty. The witch is gonna freeze you because you're so magical. We heard her. We were hiding and listening.
Quiet! You are hiding and listening. Eavesdropping is rude.
But, Your Majesty, she changed the endings of the fairy tales.
Then I'll cast my magic to change them back.
But she wants to kidnap you. But she
wants to kidnap you.
Stop.
What? Tell me everything you heard. Has Hansel left his home for the woods yet? I'll look in my crystal ball. Hansel and Gretel are walking through the forest. Look, there they are.
The ferocious felines are spying on them. Look. Why is Hansel scattering breadcrumbs?
Quick, we need to get to Hansel before the witch does. Bring them to fairyland.
I don't like Gretel.
Me neither. Remember the time she stole my wings?
Can we bring Hansel and leave Gretel alone in the forest?
That's not very nice of you. Very daring.
Wow, it is a privilege to meet you, Your Majesty.
Hansel and Gretel, we have brought you to fairyland for a very important reason. The witches changed your endings to all of your favorite fairy tales.
Hansel and I.
Hansel and I are the only people who could save them.
Why me?
Because you're the most intelligent person in the forest.
You reckon? I just get ordinary marks at school.
You may not be where Hansel, but you have a brain of a detective.
Oh.
You will stay.
You will stay in fairyland until
We come up with a plan.
we come up with a plan.
Great.
Great.
Fairyland.
Fairyland is a very safe place, but if you break a fairy rule, we'll be open to the power of the wicked witch. There are two rules in fairyland.
Nap at 2:30.
Don't steal our stuff.
We'll follow those rules, won't we, Gretel?
Whatever.
It's 2:30. I'm not following any stupid fairy rules. I never go to bed before midnight. A gingerbread man. I always loved gingerbread men. A rule has been broken.
Which rule?
Somebody stole my gingerbread man.
Hide
And
it.
if someone
Hide it.
stole from you, they weren't asleep.
Both rules are broken. Who would do such a thing? I saw it. It was him. Afternoon, all. The name's Patty Ginger. Number 1, top dog, world champion, sword fighter extraordinaire.
Who stole your cousin?
It was her.
Gretel, how could you?
The rules have been broken.
The rule has been broken. Our land is now open. With a flick of a wand, I hereby cancel any magic the witch could use on Hansel.
Our queen is kidnapped. Hansel, go save our fairy queen. Yes, of course. Come along, Gretel. Me? Go to the witch's house? You must be joking. Cheerio, fairies. Hansel does not know the way.
Can we just tell him the way?
What can we do? With the magic we do know, we could put a fairy tale character at each crossroads to guide Hansel to the witch's house. I don't know why you agreed to go on this adventure. Why do we care what happens to the fairy queen? Gretel, it's the right thing to do. If we don't help, who will?
I'll help.
Who are you? And why are you wearing tights?
I am Robin Hood, and someone has kidnapped the fairy queen.
News gets around fast. We're on a mission to save the fairy queen.
Who kidnapped the fairy queen?
The Wicked Witch.
The Wicked Witch? How do you plan to save her?
The Wicked Witch has the fairy queen locked up in a dungeon. We'll save her and she'll change back all the endings to the fairy tales.
Where are my merrymen?
Where are my merry men?
How would we know?
How do you know what?
Where are your merry men?
I
don't know.
don't know. Where are they?
You know, Robin, I have an idea. Why don't you go look for your merry men and we'll go look for the fairy queen. And we'll meet up at the witch's house in, say, a couple hours.
That's a great idea, but you better be careful. It's easy to get lost in the forest.
Oh, I'm not worried. I got some breadcrumbs. I'll scatter these on the path so we can find our way home.
Sounds like a plan. Well, cheerio.
That fellow was an odd duck. No, actually, that was a robin. Ha, I made a joke. Come along, Gretel. Where's that trail of breadcrumbs you dropped? We'll find it, follow it home, and get the map. Then we'll be able to find the way to the witch's house. I'm staying home. Hurry up and find the trail. Hello. That is the ugliest thing I ever saw. Please, would you help us?
I'm afraid I'm too tired. I'm very full, you know.
Really? Where'd you find the food? I'm starving.
I finished it now. A very kind person left a whole trail of breadcrumbs.
What? Hansel, Patty, come here. See this really ugly bird? She's eating our path back home.
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Gretel, you upset her. Good. She's not very old.
No?
Only a duckling.
Yes.
An ugly duckling.
I'm the ugly duckling. I'm very sad at the moment.
Aww.
I'm sadder than that. I meant to turn into a beautiful song, but the witches cast a spell on my store. I'll be an ugly duckling forever.
Serves you right for eating our breadcrumbs. Have a heart, Gretel. Hey, Ducky, do you know the way to the witch's house?
That's the past the next crossroads. From there, somebody else will guide you.
Now scram. Tell me all.
The ugly duckling gobbled the path.
Ha! That duckling will never become a swan. The children are lost in my secret prison. Are lost in the forest. The fairy queen is locked in my secret prison. Now all I must do is
Collect Hansel.
collect Hanson and freeze the fairy queen. What?
Bad news, Your Majesty.
What news?
The fairies undid some evil in your spell.
Ridiculous! What power do those little fairies have over me?
Fairy tale folks are at each crossroad to guide Hansel to your house.
Hansel wants to free the fairy queen.
Well, stop him. Dead in his tracks.